Okay, Coach. Well, after the season ends, the Chargers most likely moving about 12 miles north of here. But for now, we've got football at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson.
I can't hear you.
Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Set 180. Set 180. Load it. Load it. Check 26. Check 26.
Melvin Gordon, the two-time Pro Bowler.
Lock, but I'll probably switch over to Osweiler.
Be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 24-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12.
Hey, Delta. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback.
From the gun, Rivers. And right away, he lost the football.
That's bullshit.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The sack there by
I guess this offensive line is some trash.
And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack.
That was Bradley Chubb pretty much untouched.
It was something they talked about with us.
He's going to have to start doing like max protect.
How are they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Broncos take over first down. And
I might need to just get a field goal. Yeah, I might. Wait, what?
From the 34,
is it really?
Here's first and 10.
That's awesome.
They run with a former Jaguar. It's T.J. Yeldon. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field.
Oh my God. I am so done with the lock.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on second down.
It's such an easy throw.
Big play here, third and 10. Throwing his lock on third down. They go with the screen. It's Yeldon.
God.
And he went backwards.
This dude fucking sucks. Can't make
30. Losing 4 yards
fucking
that
slant
time.
right over the middle. That might have been a touchdown, Dan.
Now to kick it away is the punter, Matt Weil. Travis Benjamin deep for the Chargers. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
If I ever get him back, this is ridiculous. I'm tired of this fucking Osweiler's time to shine. No, he not.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Wisconsin is absolutely spanking Michigan's ass right now. I love it.
If you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Here's Rivers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Hey, Delta!
Rivers on 3rd and 2. And it's complete. Henry. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Well, last year, Henry really looked poised for a prime breakout season, but then May 22nd, tore his ACL during OTAs, ruled out for the year. Actually was added to the active roster in a pretty heroic return for their playoff clash with New England, but did not play. 29 career games for Henry, 12 touchdowns, and now with Antonio Gates' career coming to a close, they expect a lot out of the 24-year-old Hunter Henry. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Black 15! Hey, 79! 79! 10! Hey, here we go. Behind!
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Pretty good
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Room to run again. And he gets this one down to the 24. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
218, chop.
Now Gordon on 1st down.
Are you kidding me?
It's a 1st down and more for Gordon. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now
one play, one tutty, Dan.
And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Did RPO.
Deshaun Hamilton, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way
Maybe
to
he'll
go.
reconsider
Remember,
about having 8 guys in the box next time.
75 yards too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Yes, seriously.
And he'll take this up
You know that
past the
my
20
starting
down at
running
the
back is out too.
line.
That fucking TJ Yeldon right there.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon.
God damn it, man. I can't do
before he
anything.
takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Greystone travel. Here we go, D. Cluster.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Allen has it, left side. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. These two teams all tied after one. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it 2nd down and 11. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
You better be afraid of me. Wait, it's a safety creek. Play 56. Hey, 79. Look.
Now Rivers. It's complete right side to Benjamin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Rivers. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. So they have the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. To the air again here, Rivers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now Rivers. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he does not get to the 1st down marker as they stop him at the 19. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
You gotta kick this. What the fuck is he waiting for? It's 4th and 3. You gotta kick it.
The Chargers were best
Oh
in the
my
NFL,
God.
7 of 8 on 4th down last year, and they're going here. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Got him. Yeah. I had to screenshot him the rules and send it to him.
So on 4th down, on
it's the first rule.
Michael Badgley. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Badgley able to punch this one through. The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season.
What up?
Drafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. They run it from the gun with Yeldon. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Maybe like a pick 6 or a fumble return or something. Yep.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Bradley Chubb able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Hey, Delta!
That was Bradley Chubb, but yeah.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rivers, and right side, Henry's got him. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20.
Why are my players keep getting hurt? This is fucking
Now, after the
bullshit.
completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos.
My best
here
corner
on
just
3rd
got
down.
injured. Such bullshit. Yeah.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Better not be game ending. This is fucking retarded.
Hey, check. 34, behind.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught.
Damn it,
He'll be
man.
taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Short
Give
hair.
him
God,
32
I'm
on the
done,
play.
man. This is
That
retarded.
one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage,
done.
yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much
My
for that 3
three-
and out. So the
3
line
of my 4
scrimmage
best
moves
players
all the
are
way
out.
across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Todd Davis, the Broncos' leading tackler last year, up to make the stop.
At the Broncos' 47-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Throwing Rivers. Throw to the right here to Gordon. It'll be a gain of 4. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Set. Hey, Brown 80. Hey, Delta. Check 52. Hey, go orange. Orange. 56. Bud. Behind.
Rivers from the gun on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. Allen, the intended receiver.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
A 1st down carry now for Yeldon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll be alongside and have to take us through the weekend in the NFL.
Oh, my God.
We're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep
Now
this
TJ
drive
Yeldon
going
got
on 3rd
hurt.
down.
This is ridiculous.
From the gun, it's Osweiler. The completion to Riddick. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Throwing, Osweiler. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
And now he's out for the
Thomas
game.
Davis
What
on the
the
sack. Came in
fuck?
the league way back in 2005. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to
I'm
fall
actually
out of
mad.
field goal range. Here's Osweiler. This is Riddick on the screen. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Maybe a free play here now for Osweiler. Eluding the pressure and a sack. They get to him defensively, but the flag comes in, and I think the D jumped. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now the penalty, a big assist to this offense. Now it's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's
throw it!
and he's going to go down again. Thomas Davis picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The kick by McManus is good. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, Rivers. And that'll wind up incomplete.
I should have picked that.
Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Right there, 56. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Throwing again, Rivers on 2nd and 10.
Picked it again.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Look at me, zipper.
After the interception, here's Osweiler.
Throw the fucking football.
Down he goes. Osweiler sacked. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now it's Osweiler. Left side here to Sanders. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be real short here for fourth down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Let's go. Do it.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and
almost
start
picked
over.
it again.
But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
56, the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. Hey, 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 hey. Pilot, 64. Win.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. So we have reached halftime here in a good one. 10-10 is our score.
Tied at
As
10.
we send you to
I get
Orlando
ball.
to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half. All
Yeah, I can't really hear you too well. The
scoreboard.
stupid announcers talking too loud.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides
Not
trying
down
to
sniffer
seize
yet.
momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26.
Go, go.
From the shotgun, Osweiler. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Ready for 18.
Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. And the play goes
Receivers
nowhere.
ain't
Losing
blocking.
yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a
I'm
loss
trying,
of a
Dan.
yard
I'm
there,
trying my
and now
hardest.
second down.
I'm getting no time out there.
Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
It's a gain of 6 on the play,
Fucking
and all of a sudden
Osweiler
here it's
just
third
pitched it to the
down.
guy.
How about that shuffle pass?
It
Or
was
if
the
you want to call
weirdest
it the
thing.
shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
Wide open. I don't know what this
Sutton, that's
dude's
complete.
doing.
And all the way
Look at
home
this
for the
thing.
Broncos score.
I don't know what that play
Cortland
was.
Sutton, his first touchdown on the year, as his
that?
guys are able to
You see that?
regain the lead. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And he'll get across the 20 before
I just got to ride my defense
at
to
about the
victory.
23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
That's
and they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to catch up here
heated up,
and start
whatever.
matching them point for point. But it's still too early
Finally
to
got
get
him out
there.
of
They can
that.
still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Off the play fake here, Rivers. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been
They benched their
contested.
quarterback
That's
for
another nice
Christian
job there to force
McCaffrey's
an
younger brother.
incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every
All
time.
the
And they've held
McCaffrey's
them in
nice.
check on the scoreboard.
What is this dude doing?
On third down, Rivers looking deep downfield.
Kicked it again.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Adrian Phillips, an all-pro as a special teamer last year, in on the tackle.
Ooh, McCaffrey just got fucking wrecked.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ooh.
Here's a carry for the fullback.
Oh, first down?
And
Maybe?
he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
First down.
7 yards there and a first down.
Brandon, you know, we talk about having wrinkles in a game plan. That was a fold right there. How about that play? Being able to change things up. You think anyone else on the team's going to get the ball? And in that situation, they surprise everyone and give it to their big guy.
Riddick with a carry. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage
so
back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Osweiler. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Thomas Davis in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. To throw is Osweiler. He finds Riddick complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Here's Matt Wild now. He's been terrific so far. Elsewhere, they have gone to the 3rd quarter now in Dallas. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, 79! 79! Wait, 89!
Throwing, Rivers. Green with a catch left side. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Wait! Hey, hot! Hey, seam 6! Seam 6!
To throw on 3rd down. Rivers.
No way.
And that will be incomplete.
The one with the dive look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They go back to Riddick.
No! Oh, I almost had
yards on
that.
The pick up there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for
What's up?
1st.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect
No,
this
I
lead.
almost
Give it to the backs, play a
broke
little
it
bit keep
for a
away,
big
don't you
game.
think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down.
I get this for the 4th quarter.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Let's get off the field, D. Let's go.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ready, ready. 60 outlaw. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 37, check. And snap.
Now Osweiler. Now they go screen.
No,
It's complete.
just block that
And
one
he will
dude,
lose
man.
yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Here's Matt Weil now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
That is a trash punt. Fuck.
The Charger drive about to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now.
Yeah, Vaughn.
Here as he's taken down.
You see that
Von
sack?
Miller.
16-yard
He
sack.
continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number
No.
16 on the year. Phillip Rivers, no stranger to 4th quarter comebacks. He's led the Chargers
You're
back
right.
to
You're pretty
victory
close.
26
24.
times coming into this year. But work to do here if he wants to add another notch to the belt. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was looking for Travis Benjamin that time. And now it's 3rd down. I want to go back to something you said in the 1st quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Good.
Now a 3rd
I
down
thought
throw,
Keenan
but
was
it
going to come
misses
down
the
with that
target.
one.
Incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
Keenan Allen.
Got the lead, 4th quarter.
Post right
Maybe
up the
can
middle.
expect more passes like that downfield. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this one will be down by a member of the kicking team at about the 40-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Throw it. Oh, my God.
Here as they try to run
Taking too
pass
long
option.
on that.
Joey Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
3rd and long. It's Osweiler. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Avoids him at the 40. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Rivers. They'll set up the screen here to Justin Jackson.
Oh, my God.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Jackson, his first touchdown on the year. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
All right, Dan, tie game.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as it kicks away.
Kept doing that RPO bullshit.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now, these guys shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Now Riddick. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna-Nwosu.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Hey, watch it. Topper. Hurry, let's go.
Osweiler.
Throw the fucking football.
And bring him down. Uchenna-Nwosu in there with pressure.
Such
yet
a long
again.
release.
That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
I don't want to stay
And he
there.
was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Yeah.
The Charger drive about to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Rivers.
No way.
It's there by Allen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Rivers. On the screen, this is Eckler. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, and then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They're 180. Black 15. Buffalo one. Buffalo one. Here we go again. Here we go again.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Throw to the right here to Gordon. There goes Marvin Gordon. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it? And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The old Cal Bear, Brandon Mebane, gets the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Deshaun Hamilton, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may
See
very
that
well run
toss
by him, but in this
off his back
situation,
foot?
I know as a
That was
defender, I'm
ridiculous.
loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Yeah.
following the interception here. Rivers. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. There is a cross for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughton. This has been a presentation of the NFL
I just
on
wanted to do a little survey thing.
How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name.
I miss like 4 of my players. Flacco, Lindsey, Chris Harris got hurt. And then, this is ridiculous, man. Chris Harris is out 5 weeks. Lindsey's out 6. Flacco's out 3. No one else has injuries. I'm looking through the injury report for every other team. This is fucking retarded. There's like, at most, people have 1 player injured. The Rams guy has Gurley and Peters out multiple weeks. But that's about it. Yeah, you don't have anybody hurt right now. Bears have a couple, but they're mediocre receivers. This is retarded.
What I do, lace up my shoes, chase W's, great colored coops. Uno, no, I can't be number 2. MVP, the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never
Chargers guy's gonna win the division. He's 4-1 right now.
Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street. Case on the news.
No, I didn't. I didn't, no.
It's a lot of money, why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't geeks, too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello, that's the jag calling. Let me click over real quick to let my jag talk it. I eat, ooh, Pac-Man, that's the way my neck talking. I ain't never coming back the way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that with an ass back. That's cash when the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's fast.
I messaged the Patriots guy. This is fucking ridiculous. The injuries are bullshit. More or less.
They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. That's gonna make you up like a limbo. She said she not a, she an why you do that like that? It's a lot of money, why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
My bye week can't come soon enough. Are you playing Fort? Yeah, I'll play for a little.